I'm happy to hear that SFU is doing a creative writing minor. That's good news. I love the two writing workshops, poetry workshops. Both of them I taught a number of years ago at SFU. And I've had several writers who went on to publish. But the thing I always taught my poetry writing students, no matter where I taught them, is to listen to the language, to pay attention to language, because language is your medium, just the way paint is the medium for a painter. And when you start to work on a poem, when you start to conceive of a poem, don't let the conception, the idea in your mind, drive the poem. Listen to the words as they're coming up, because language is so highly connective, and it connects on musical levels, on meaning levels. It brings up all the language you've ever read or ever been raised with. So just listen.
Hi, my name's Fred Waugh. I'm a writer. I've always been impressed with Simon Fraser writers, its writing programs, its publications. And when I was a writer in residence there several years ago, the kinds of students that seemed to be interested in working with me there were students who were highly intelligent about public awareness and the social context of writing and its role to examine racial, gendered, and political issues. I've just noticed that red wheelbarrow over my shoulder, and it made me think of that William Carlos Williams poem. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rainwater beside the white chickens. What a beautiful instance of writing, just there. You don't have to think a lot about it. You don't have to. It's an event, and writing as an event is the kind of writing that I'm interested in, and certainly the kind of writing that you will encounter at Simon Fraser.
Well, it was great being writer in residence at SFU. And I've experienced it from both sides. So I've gone to visit folks when they were the writer in residence, and I went to see Cecily when she was doing it. And then it was great seeing people. That was my favorite part of it, was seeing people from the public showing me their writing and coming and getting to see all sorts of different writing from people of all different levels of experience as well. I like that quite a bit.
Hi, I'm Hiromi Goto. If you're a writer whose mother tongue is not English, I would encourage you to explore the grammar and the understanding to language that you have that was formed by your mother tongue, and see how it can affect your writing in English. I've incorporated Japanese, what I think of as units of thoughts or units of grammar, into English in my writing on the page. And I consider it sort of a rich source of cultural integration on a language level. Experiment with form, content, have fun.
Jeff Dirksen once told me, and I believe it was in a bar, that the best part of being a poet is the people that you meet and the friendships that you make. Being the writer in resident at SFU allowed me to experience this in a profound way. The interactions that I had with students, faculty, and members of the community really allowed me to take my poetic practice off the page. And for that, I'm truly grateful.
Hi everyone, my name is Cecily Nicholson. I was the writer-in-residence at SFU from 2016 to 2017. It was an experience that I thoroughly enjoyed for a variety of reasons, but mainly the opportunity to pause and to connect with this wonderful community of writers and thinkers. And, writing is a solitary effort. I really value that about it. But I also value perhaps more so the ways in which writing connects us to community through dialogue, through network, and through time. And my work these days mainly is in the context of museum and galleries. I work in curriculum and coordination of school programs and public programs, interpretive programs for the Surrey Art Gallery, the City of Surrey, and the Surrey School District. This is occupied land, as we all are in the nation state here. So we are thinking through the land in terms of a point of query. But we're also thinking about self-direction, self-determination, and inquiry-based practices. So the best kind of teaching in my mind is one that's definitely got you asking questions and engaging in your own learning, one that melts conceptual work and observation and all the brain work with the actual hands-on practical efforts. So writing is a practice. It's situated in the context of contemporary art and has a wonderful potential for community. So thank you so much.
Hello, friends. I would like to congratulate SFU on their new minor in creative writing. This can only be a good thing at a time when we do not have many good things happening in the world. And I've chosen to make this video right beside with a practical background because being a writer is quite a lot more utilitarian than people realize. You have to spend a lot of time alone and you have to be very tenacious. I loved working at SFU, and I think any student in that program will have a happy life.
Hi, my name's Ivan Coyote. I was lucky enough to be the writer in residence at Simon Fraser University in the fall of 2018 and the winter semester of 2019. And it was a really great experience for me for a number of reasons. For one, I got to do a writer in residence in my city or close to my city. And mostly for me, though, it was the people I got to work with in the English department there, and of course the writers that I got to meet. The quality and caliber of work that came across my desk was incredible to me. I got to work with Grace Lau, who's now just released her first collection of poetry, Tanya de Rosario, Otonia Okotbitek, who you're lucky enough to have as the writer in residence this year at Simon Fraser. And I learned a lot about my own writing practice through the process of working with other writers and talking about their work. And I guess I wanted to close with my big motto when it comes to writing, which is I've always subscribed to the ass and chair method of getting writing done, of just sitting yourself down and cranking it out and making it better once you've got your first draft done. So thanks to the Writer in Residence program at Simon Fraser University. Ivan Coyote signing out.